Hey guys, this is Mike from Beat Tech Reviews here, and today we take a look at and unbox the Sony PlayStation 5 Final Fantasy XVI edition. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I finally purchased a PlayStation 5. The console came out when late 2019, 2020, and the first couple of years of its run, it just was very impossible to find. Scalpers would buy and resell, manufacturing issues, right? Just a lot of things that, again, people didn't want to deal with. I myself personally did not want to spend $800 to $1,000 or even more on a PlayStation 5 console when they were retailing at $500. And they had two versions. They had a disc version, which is this one, and they had a digital version. So I finally got a PS5, guys. So the reason why I waited so long is, one, I wanted for them to finally be in stock in retail stores. So over the last couple of months already, and most of 2023 actually, you've been able to see these at Walmart, Target, Best Buy a lot easier now. Pretty much ever since holiday of last year, they were a little more accessible. And now they've been kind of releasing game edition versions, right? Which is the one I have here, which is the Final Fantasy 16 version, which is pretty cool. And again, I'm going to unbox this for you guys, but I just kind of want to give you guys a little backstory on my history with PlayStation, right? And then we'll go from there, right? So going back all the way to 1997, right? I actually owned the original PlayStation 1. I believe my parents bought it for me. I don't remember if it was Christmas or for my birthday, but I got the original PlayStation 1, and I had it without a memory card for like the first 6 months, and playing games were difficult because I didn't know you needed a memory card. I just thought that games on that system didn't save, which looking back on that now was kind of a dumb idea on PlayStation parts to not include internal memory storage to save the games, but I guess it was something that made them extra money because they were able to sell memory cards. Moving on to the PlayStation 2, same thing. PlayStation 2, the most sold console of all time. I had the PS2. One of my favorite systems of all time. I no longer have one, unfortunately. Long time ago, I sold my PS2 off with my original PS2 and PS1 collection. Unfortunately, right? But again, from there, I kind of transitioned, from Nintendo GameCube to the Xbox 360. And I kind of became an Xbox guy for a little while. And now I didn't particularly favor PlayStation over Xbox or Xbox over PlayStation. I wasn't one of those guys, even though I kind of was more for Xbox. But I enjoy games like Halo, Call of Duty, etc. I skipped the PS3. Unfortunately, I never had a PlayStation 3 console, whether it be the original or the Slim or the little sliding version. And once that had ended its run, I did get a PlayStation 4. So the original PlayStation 4 I didn't have, but I did buy a PS4 Slim, right, which I did get to enjoy since 2018. I had a gold PlayStation 4 Slim, but I sold that with a few of the items that you've seen here on my YouTube channel, like the Nintendo DS's, the GameCube, and the PS4, and a few Pokemon items also. And I was able to sell those guys to get this baby, okay? Now, again, the reason why I got this is, one, I'm hearing a lot of good things about Final Fantasy 16, and two, again, I'm just a big Final Fantasy person at heart, and I really wanted to see, what the hype was about on the PlayStation 5, right? Which I'm going to be upset about because I have a feeling they're going to release a slim version. So one of the main reasons why I was kind of holding off on getting the PlayStation 5 is, one, it's ginormous, and two, I wanted a smaller compact version. So if they ever do release that, I actually might sell this or trade this in so I can get the slim version of it, which, again, that could happen. I don't know if that is going to happen. But that might be a few years from now. I might want to just hold on to this original PlayStation 5. But yeah, guys, I'm going to enjoy it. So again, my unboxing table is a little bit too small to unbox this. So I'm actually going to have to either move this over to my bed probably to get this unboxed for you guys. And then once we get this unboxed, we're going to set it up on my TV. I have a big mess right now, so I am going to have to clean that up. I'm going to probably time-lapse all that just so you guys can, we can just go through that. But we'll see how this goes. But let's get the unboxing going, guys. Alright, guys, so super excited to finally unbox this. And you might see my dogs in the background, don't mind them. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button just in case you guys aren't already. Again, let me move my Roku remote really quick. So again, guys, let's take a look here. I think the little seal is right here, so I do plan to keep this original box even though it's huge. A lot of people say don't save the boxes, they're just kind of a waste of space, and yes, they are a waste of space, but I always keep the original box, just like I did with my PlayStation 4 gold version. And the guy that I sold it to was shocked that I actually kept the box. He was like, oh man, like they were able to put everything back in the box just the way it was when I first purchased it. So and again, I'm gonna move the pillow finally. Let's move that back here. Let's see. Let's take a look here, guys. And again, I might have to white shot this. No, I'll just leave it like that. I will leave it like that. These things are so big, guys. They are so big. I can't believe how big this is. I'm gonna put it next to my Xbox Series S, just so that you guys can see. But let's take a look. So, and again, you're gonna see some of me in the shot, guys. I do apologize about that. I don't have like a overhead setup right now. I'm literally just using my Pixel 7 Pro, hashtag Team Pixel, and of course, doing this. So let's see. Oh gosh, so it's a box inside a box. I don't know if this side opens up. Let me take a look. No, there. So it looks like it's a box inside a box. Oh gosh, okay, so. Alright, Chula. Let's move really quick. So, I'm not sure how this goes. Here's the instruction booklet, guys. PS5. Here's the DualSense control, which is literally right on top. And feels pretty good. I did keep one of my PlayStation 4 controls. Here's the power cable as well. I didn't expect all this to just pop out oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. This is an interesting unboxing, guys. I don't know if I'm doing this right, actually. Let's see. Oh, okay. This just comes out. Okay, here we go. And I thought there was something going on with that, guys. But here's I believe the actual stand for this. So I'm gonna have to remember HDMI cable, which isn't even in plastic. That's kind of, I wouldn't say cheap, but I guess they're saving on plastic. So there's that. So I do need this stand. I am gonna stand this up, even though I've heard a lot of or I've seen a lot of people saying not to stand it up, just because I believe that the PlayStation has a liquid metal on the chips. So here it is, guys, the bad boys in here. I'm gonna have to again slide it out, and it's just literally gonna fall out. I hope I don't damage anything. Probably just broke it, but that's okay. My dogs are getting a little bit scared. Sorry doggos. Okay, so let's put this back. And here it is, guys. Oh no. The box is knocking over everything. Okay, I'm going to leave that there in the background. So here it is, guys. Let's go ahead and pull these apart, and I'm going to kind of just throw those back in there the way they came. So here it is. Let's move this to the table now. Okay, so this thing is so big that I actually had to use a wide angle shot here. But let's go ahead and continue to unpack this, guys. Again, I'm going to save all this because, again, if I ever do decide to sell the PlayStation 5, and I just might, especially when the slim version of this comes out. This thing is a brick. This thing is so heavy. I've seen so many people like take this apart. One thing I probably will do is I will add more memory, because I know these come with like 1 terabyte of memory, but I know that they have like the little M2 hard drive space areas, or at least I think. I'm not 100% sure. But here is what the PlayStation 5 looks like without the actual little thing. I am gonna use the stand to stand it up, so I will stand it up. But just looking at it, let's zoom back in a little bit closer. You can see here it does have a few little areas over here. It looks like these are eject buttons, and you know what? I have this upside down. Real stupid. Okay, hold on. I didn't realize the disk drive was right there. So PlayStation logo should be on top. At least I hope I have it correctly. I'm not 100% sure, if I can be 100% honest, guys. It's kind of weird, honestly. I don't know how to. Like I said, I am gonna stand this up. But here it is. You have your 2 USB ports. It looks like the power and eject button, which, if I can be honest, it's very plain. Not this design, right? Just the way it looks in general. I don't know. I can tell you guys again, I'm not a very big fan of the design of the PlayStation 5. I can tell you right now, I prefer the Xbox Series X. I do have an Xbox Series S, and again, I have no clue how this is going to work exactly as well. This is going to be interesting. But I might have to bust out that instruction booklet just to see how this sits in, because I know you can sit this down. And again, I might have it upside down, guys. I am not 100% sure that this might be the other way around. I have a feeling I might have it upside down. So let me see if I can just get the stand on it. Okay, so I did figure out how to put the little, I guess, base on it. I thought it would like snap in or something like that, but no, you just literally kind of have to set it in there, and that's how it looks. That's how it's supposed to look, like laying down, I guess. I don't know. I tried Googling it, and I was like, okay, I guess that's what it's supposed to look like. Kind of weird, but it is what it is. Let's try to get this standing up now. All right, guys, so here's what it looks like with the actual stand. So there is a little, I wouldn't say assembly, but there is a little bit of a trick to this. So there's a little blue tab that goes on the bottom of this, right? It just pops out of the PlayStation 5. You just need like a little something to pry it out. But basically, this little stand has a screw on the inside that you need to take out so that it bolts to the bottom of the PlayStation 5. So for instance, let's take a look here before I drop everything. This little bolt right here that you see here needs to be taken out from the base here. It comes out from like right here when you twist it, and then you have to screw this bottom portion into the PlayStation 5. That way, again, like if there's something that smacks it or whatever, the base is pretty sturdy, guys. It's gonna be very hard for this to fall down unless like my cat jumps on my counter and knocks it down. But in this case, like, it looks like it's going to hold up pretty good. I can already tell you I'm hating the piano black on this. But yeah, now that we have the base, let's go ahead and get this connected. And let's do the first turn on the PlayStation 5. Okay, guys, so I'm about to set it up. Right now, I just kind of have it over there sitting next to this area. So that's an old TV stand I used to have. I mount my TV up here, my Nintendo Switch, my Xbox Series S is up there. I have a subwoofer of a sound system that I have been using when I play DDR and stuff, but I'm probably going to move that, and I'm going to move all this. There's the Xbox 360 that I had in my other videos. You can check those out. But yeah, I'm going to try to rearrange all this little area. That way I can get the PlayStation 5 in that corner where, and let's see if I can zoom in there, where this Batman is. If you can see where that Batman is, then yeah, that's exactly where I'm going to put it. So and I'm probably going to move my Series X and Switch as well. We'll see how that goes, but let's go ahead and, well, I guess we're going to time-lapse this. Okay, guys, so I'm just about almost getting ready to set up, but I forgot to show you guys the back of the PS5 ports here. You just have two USB 3.0A ports. You have actually a Cat 5 connection, which I think is interesting, or your network connection, and then just one HDMI cable port. That's it. And I hear that these can get pretty flimsy, so let's go back to finishing up this setup here. Okay, guys, the last part of the setup here today is turning this thing on. So I have everything set up, as you guys can see here. I moved my Xbox to lie down. I moved the Switch over to the left of the PS5, and now all that's left is just connecting this. Now, of course, I know you probably have to turn on the system first, but I'm going to plug this in and try to turn it on with the remote. Let's see if that works. And again, first time doing this with the DualSense, guys. Let me pump up the volume just so we can all hear it. See if that works. If not, I'll have to turn on the actual PlayStation. Okay, that didn't work. How do I turn this on, guys? Is it this button? I'm gonna be so upset if my PS5 doesn't work on the first try here. How do you know if it's on? Oh, there you go. I guess it turns on. It turns blue on top. Okay, that makes sense. So we should see a signal hopefully popping up. At least I'm pretty positive I have this plugged into the correct HDMI port. Nothing's happening. I'm kind of freaking out, guys. Okay, hold on. I might have this plugged into the wrong port. Okay, it says PlayStation 5 is plugged into HDMI 1. What? Okay. I could have sworn I plugged it into HDMI 2, but okay, that works. It says, for best game experience on your PlayStation 5, game mode is turned on for HDMI 1 ARC. Okay, that's fine. I ain't gonna complain there. So, well, sorry about that, guys. So let's, again, I just turned it on. So there you have it, guys. There is my PlayStation 5 setup. You know, I'm not going to go through the entire setup with you guys just because I'm sure there's a million videos on that. But I do appreciate you guys checking out the unboxing here on the channel. And, you know, I don't know if I'm going to get a webcam or, you know, a PlayStation 5 camera so I can maybe live stream with you guys some of the games that I get. But anyways, guys, thanks again for watching. Smash that like button, and we'll see you guys next time.